Hello, this is Dr. Stanley Lang. I want to thank you for coming to this video and to listen to this presentation. And this is a continuation of a series of videos that I've done on the subject of whole person health. And today the topic is continuing on how to reverse diabetes. And the question is how fast, how fast does it take to reverse diabetes? And this is kind of a trick question because there's actually two components to the whole question. One is how fast can you start to see significant results that allow you to decrease medication versus how fast does it or how long does it take to completely reverse diabetes? So the answer to the first question is it just takes literally a few days, sometimes a few weeks to start to see significant changes. I just saw a patient back today who was diagnosed with diabetes and in the hospital 2 months ago. At the time, her triglycerides were off the scale almost, which is one of the fats in the bloodstream. And she left the hospital with 3 medications in addition to insulin. So she was on four medications, and she was sent to my office for follow-up. I gave her my usual program for managing diabetes and weight loss. It's basically the same program. And the rapidity with which she has dropped her blood sugar using this program is remarkable. She is almost into the completely normal range at this point. And she's been tapering off of the insulin. She's literally just taking 2 units of insulin a day. She was taking a lot of insulin today. So tonight she will be the first night she doesn't take any insulin at all. And she's stopped all 3 of the other medications, 2 of which were being used for blood pressure, because her blood pressure is now normal off of all of that medication. So she has accomplished these changes in less than 2 months. So has she reversed her diabetes? No, but she's now completely controlling her diabetes in what would be considered excellent control by the lifestyle strategy that's part of our program. So 2 months, she's in excellent control, and she had blood sugars that were in the upper 300 range when she came into the hospital. So that's a pretty rapid drop. I've seen that multiple times for people that are willing to follow the whole program. What does the whole program look like? Well, it looks like features addressing physical issues, emotional issues, and spiritual issues. The latter 2 partly because controlling stress is a big part of helping to control and reverse diabetes, because helping to control and reverse diabetes requires some significant lifestyle changes. And if you're not addressing major stress in your life, it's very difficult to make those lifestyle changes, which this person has made completely without compromise, and she'll continue down the path because she feels so much better without any the need for any of this medication. So how long will it take for her to completely reverse the diabetes? If she stays faithful to this path, I expect that she will have no evidence biochemically of diabetes in about 9 to 12 months. If she falls off the wagon, so to speak, she will obviously not achieve that goal. Now, one of the other reasons that I emphasize the emotional and the spiritual approach to stress reduction is that people do fall off the wagon. After 3 to 4 months of success, most people will start to shoot themselves in the foot and fall back into at least partial compromises that keep them from completely reversing their diabetes. And one of the things about diabetes is you can't tread water. You're either reversing it or it's getting worse, and you're having to add more and more medication gradually as time goes by. So the good news is that for the majority of type 2 diabetics, those are diabetics that are not insulin dependent. They may need insulin for control, but they don't need insulin to survive. If they're type 2 diabetic, the vast majority can be completely controlled by lifestyle changes only. I've seen it many, many times if you follow the right program. So I encourage you to have hope, and if you're willing to make the sacrifices and follow the right strategies, you can reverse your diabetes. I wish you well. God bless and have a good day.